Hello and thanks for joining us today on Envision. We are talking about the district's strategic plan. A lot of times you hear about a strategic plan in an organization and it's something, an exercise you do, and then maybe it's done and you come back and you look at it again in a couple of years. But here in the Sioux Falls School District, Dr. Brian Maher, our superintendent, we really put the feet on the ground, and that serves as our roadmap for the kinds of work and the initiatives that we need to implement to improve various measures of success, if you will.
Without a doubt, it is our goals document. It is our accountability document. It is our roadmap, as you suggested. So at our work session in July, board member Todd Tolke talked about how he was really happy that this wasn't just a document on a shelf, that it's living and breathing and driving what we do. And that warmed my heart. That certainly our board notices how much credence we give to the work that went into the strategic plan.
Right, so the strategic plan has 4 and then a 5th priority area we added on: facilities and fiscal accountability.
Right.
So really the topics we have, am I going to remember them in order? Student outcomes, school climate, district staff, community engagement, and then fiscal. Okay, all right. I just have to remember the right words in the right place. So those are our overall overarching priority areas. There are some specific things that we're looking at constantly. We're always looking at reading achievement, attendance, graduation rates, and devising a new plan or a new idea or expanding a current idea about how to improve those measures.
You nailed it. I mean, you absolutely nailed it. We've seen some real progress in some areas, and we've seen some of those areas where we haven't seen any progress, and it's just frustrating. I'll give you examples of each. Our graduation rates have ticked up. That's a great thing, and they've ticked up across all socioeconomic levels, race and ethnicity levels. We're just tickled with the trajectory of graduation rates. Attendance, which is so critical to graduation rates, student achievement, et cetera, et cetera. It is so hard to move that needle. We've been somewhat innovative in different practices that we've tried, different incentives that we've put out there, different programs that we've implemented, but we still see a pretty flat line on attendance. Frustrating as heck, but way too important for us to just say, forget it. We're going to keep at it. We're going to keep innovating. We're going to keep trying. We're going to keep trying to make a difference in that area. And you mentioned student achievement, so whether it's 3rd grade reading results or graduation rates, those are all critical to us. You know, a piece that's easy to get lost in that strategic plan is one that's not real intuitive, and that is community engagement. How do we engage our community? How do we engage our staff? How do we engage our students in what we do here? And we put out so much information. Your department puts out so much information that no consumer could possibly go through it all. So I think what we need to continue to focus on is how do we listen to our community? How do we listen to our staff? How do we listen to our students? And we're forever trying to change up that whole space, and we'll do that again this year.
Right, so we have some focus groups that over the years, we've focused those focus groups on whatever we're working on in the strategic plan. So last year we did quite a few focus groups on the building and facility needs, and we're meeting specifically with teachers in the coming year, as we always do, but in this case some concerted efforts for that.
Those just inform us so that when I live here in the Ivory Tower, I remember that there's a whole school district outside of my office, and that school district is part of the ecosystem that is this community. And that's what that communication, that intake of information is really designed to do. And I think we'll see real improvements in that area this year.
And where we say community engagement, we really look at our staff as a community, our community as a community, our parents, our students, and they're just various audiences that we're always working to inform and also, as you said, listen and take that feedback to heart.
I know I'm better as a husband when I listen, and my wife would confirm that. Doesn't happen often enough, but I know I'm better as a husband when I listen. I know I'm better as a father when I listen. I know I'm better as a superintendent when I listen, and so we'll have a renewed emphasis in that area this year.
Okay, well, sounds great. If you have feedback on any of the topics that you want to give to the district, to the school board, our ears are open. We're ready to listen. Thanks for joining us today on Envision.